begin broadcast. Humble Among broadcast system number 199. Sorry for the delay. I've been busy. I'm sure many of you out there are busy as well. I guess I'll share the link. I mean, I'm on the fence with sharing the link. I'll share it in a couple of spots. We'll do that. How about we'll do that? Copy link. If you would like to also share the link, this is a great opportunity to do that. All right. Live now. Join us. Bow, bow, bow. All right. There's Twitter. I will put it on Instagram too. You know what? I might even put it on Facebook if you're lucky. How do I? Jesus fucking Christ. Okay. Live now. Yeah. Cool. Hella cool. The coolest. Join us. What's up, Steven? Steven knows we're leaving. I can tell Steven knows. Preston knows too. Preston's not dead, by the way. Let me just say that. Special announcement. Preston is not dead. Preston is alive and well. Like he's, yeah. Preston is alive and well, god damn it. Okay, let me, no, I'm just going to say that. Emily just posted, that's so funny. Emily just posted on, was it Twitter you posted? Facebook? That she's going to miss Preston because we're about to leave for the gathering. But she didn't write that. She just wrote.
I said I wish he could come gather with us.
But someone thought that she was writing that Preston had passed. Preston is alive and well, I can report. Live now. Join us. Okay. Publish original post. I'm never going to want to create an event Facebook. I don't know why you ask me. Every fucking time, I'm never going to want to. Oh, there he is. Look how cute he is. I'm going to miss Preston so much. I wish he could come gather with us. I don't know what. I guess who thought that Preston was dead from that? I'm going to look in the comments. Oh. So sorry. Oh, see, it's a local. That's why. That explains it. It's a local. All right, let me put the link in the comment thingy. If you want to share the link out, blah, 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 go ahead and do it. All right, guys. How we doing? How you doing over there? Getting ready for the gathering? I'm getting ready for the gathering. Are you getting ready for the gathering? Are we all getting ready for the gathering? I should be getting ready for the gathering, but for some reason I'm live streaming. I don't know why. All right, I'm going to play a song. If you guys don't know the... Jesus Christ, Steven. The Psych Ward Soldiers project is out now. I'm going to play a song from that. And, yeah. Enjoy. Say some things or something. You can see it. See, if you look out over the chat, you can see in the background the gimmick there. All right. I'm going to smoke a little bit. Enjoy. You want to smoke? Come hit this blunt.
just like a diva, ho. Trying to get the cheese just like a motherfucking pizza, ho. Keeping myself up to make that bread, I smoke sativa, ho. Riding in the beater, think I gotta get the reaper, ho. Summit with a hatchet on my way to the Green Mountains. And when I swing it back and forth, they bleeding bloody fountains. Got butcher bodies buried in my yard, the cops they scouting. So Mr. Officer is now a number, but who's counting? I leave my house, you know I got them fucking drugs in me. I never understood why they would all make fun of me. I picked up K, sniffing K and passing blunts to me. Got humble cracking shells, you know he fucking loved the green.
And explode like I was Gallagher. Sequels take the act on the road like the other Gallagher. His brother Gallagher too used his gimmick, got sued. Don't make me take the JD Salinger route and blow up like the Challenger do. Or did I forget that you're just a bunch of kids? So these references are whizzing over lids. Maybe I should mention Riz and the Rizzler. These fans are fickle, but I am even fickler. Simple with the riddles like a half-witted riddler. Nothing makes me giggle more than uncommitted twizzlers. Your crew's a bunch of diddlers and overbooked middlers. Trying to look sinister, the ring explodes, that's my finisher. Boom, here comes the boom. Kosuke in your room, and I'm off a sack of shrooms. Finna bring you to your doom. Here comes your tomb. High as fuck, I'm off these gummies given to me by the gloom. Unit bitch zoom all the way to Odie's place. Got choppers putting holes in faces. Bitch, I got these rolling papers and gorilla glue. Got demons saying take a razor, slide it across a fucking hater's face and leave them laying in a motherfucking pool. No rules, bitch, you seeing bloody chunks up in your stool. Got a tool, bitch, I use it like I'm handyman. Fool, pass me the gas, I'ma hit that shit until I drool. All of your music is as I rock that swag in middle school.
Hey. So that was Boom by the Psych Ward Soldiers. Me, Kosuke, Odious. Out now on all your streaming gimmicks, the full project, Volume 1, The Ward. Go check that out if you haven't already. If you have already, go check it out again. Nice try, commercial. I beat you that time, you fucking commercial bastard. So yeah, what's up, y'all? What'd you think of the Psych Ward Soldiers part? Look at Emily being creatively off camera right now. Yeah, you're definitely off camera. They can see your elbow though, like I know that's pretty dirty. I hope the stream doesn't get taken down from that. They can definitely see your elbow over the chat though, under the chat. Let me know, if you guys heard the Psych Ward Soldiers projects, let me know right now what your favorite tracks are in the chat. Chat, I want to know what your favorite tracks are from Psych Ward Soldiers. Yeah, I had a lot of fun making that project, so I was kind of excited for people, a little anxious, a little excited for people to hear it, because I'm being a lot sillier on that project, not being Mr. Have No Fun on that project as much. So I was curious what people would think. People seem to really like it. Strange Sus says, hi, Emily.
Saw, dude.
She said, suh, dude. Yeah, we should be getting ready for the gathering. I have my merch gimmicks all packed. I have, speaking of which, I gotta grab that. I've got the merch all packed. I've got my suitcase all packed. Emily is throwing things at random in her suitcase. and crying over X Factor TikToks?
No.
Yes.
Factor auditions.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
America's
and you're
Got
crying
Talent
over 'em.
auditions. American Idol auditions. They make me cry.
Yeah. So yeah, The Gathering, y'all. The Gathering is coming up. I don't know if you've heard about this Gathering thing. I'm going to be performing at a couple of different spots. There's this Scroll Keeper show that's going down. Let me read this gimmick for you guys here. They made this fresh teaser flyer, then there's a proper flyer. The summoning to those whom received this scroll. The essence of one's legacy will echo forever in the minds and hearts of the family calling upon you. Join us to witness the corpses from the underground keeping the wicked shit thriving. For the third year, Scroll Keepers Camp will be here to exorcise any demons who dare step foot in the Oddity Campground. Wednesday, the 13th, and Thursday, the 14th, from 2 p.m. to 4 p.m. Do not fear. The carnival will protect and provide. The following artists have been summoned to spit their wickedest flows live, in quotes, live, for their Juggalo family. And, yeah, I'm one of them. I'm one of those artists. Bye, baby.
Bye, Daddy.
I love you.
I love you.
And then here's the set times for Camp Scroll Keepers. I'm performing on Wednesday at 3:40, but also performing as Razel, Fro 50187, Cyborg, Gilgamesh, 2 Scoops of Whoop, and me, Old Humble Among. On Thursday, we got Sizz, Jirn, I'm not sure how to pronounce that, Izzo, Fruit Loops, and J.R. Butcher, Unhappy, Ruckspin, and I'm not sure how to say that. Recaffer? I'm not really sure how to say that last one. Let me see if I can decipher this. Reaper. Oh my God, my eyesight's getting horrible, y'all. Reaper. What is wrong with me? Recapper. Reaper, you motherfucking, you old bastard. So yeah, that's the first show you will be able to see me at. Now, there's a second show you will be able to see me at. I wanted to show you guys, though, one of the merch things. I'm going to show you, I guess I'll show you this thing. So, as you know, there is a special green strain that I will have at the Gathering this year. Hey, I thought the flyer was pretty good. Don't shit on the flyer, Seth Moon. What the hell's wrong with you, Seth Moon? Jesus. I thought it was pretty fresh myself, but hey, what do I know? So there will be a green strain that I will have available. Me and my homie Matt, we collabed on a strain and of green, and here is the packaging. Let me get a better lighting on that. Here is the packaging for that little beaut. And Gutter Goblin, Aaron Ramiro did the opposite side. Hold on, this is Gutter Goblin side. I decided to do one on one side and Aaron's on the other. So there's the packaging for that. Will be available everywhere I'm available, I guess, and then some. Yeah. Another performance I will be doing. Oh, yeah, I wanted to plug these, too, by the way. These space cake gimmicks that they're selling over at Camp Scroll Keepers. All these different flavors. What do you got? Bang Pow Boom. Super. Yeah, Old Man Humble's got to make that big, too. There's no way that's happening. Here we go. Super Pop, Bang Pow Boom Super Pop, Vanilla Sponge Cake splashed in Faygo Dreamsicle Sauce, the Mighty Death Pop, Raspberry Blueberry Chiffon Cake drizzled in Faygo Dreamsicle Sauce, Marvelous Missing Link, Jolly Green Apple Cake loaded with Faygo Dreamsicle Sauce, Fearless Fred Fury, Blue Moon Mist, Pound Cake smothered in Faygo Dreamsicle Sauce, Yum Yum Bedlam bubblegum pop confetti sponge cake sprinkled with Faygo dreamsicle sauce, and the Knot Dr. Faygo sponge cake topped in Faygo dreamsicle sauce. I had one of these last year. Me and Emily had one of these, and they were good. They were really good. Yes, there is, Ramiro. I do believe it is infused with the greenery as well. I do believe that product is infused. I'd smoke my own. Shape, you so crazy. Shape, why are you so crazy, Shape? Yeah, check out our weed though. Our greenery. Our greenery is really good. Matt knows what he's doing. I haven't tried it yet, but I can guarantee you it's gonna knock your socks off. Guarantee you it's a premium product. Emily's just bringing her suitcase out now. You got it? Is it zipped? Are you okay? What'd you do? You jam your finger? Why'd you do that to yourself? Yeah, that was something. If only there was a I don't know, a cat cam or something I could have turned on to capture that moment. You okay?
Trying to rip my fingernail off.
Why'd you do that to yourself? Now she's passed out. She's like a debutante. She's like, oh my lord, oh, I've got the vapors. Yeah, damsel in distress. Humble can make him bust from across the room. That's right. I guess let's talk about this controversial thing that went down with this Worldwide Panic band, which let me see if this is true. Allegedly, they're gone from the website now. Let me see. I just saw that on Reddit that they were gone from the website. I don't know what stage they were on. Were they on Iconic or Detonation stage? Let's see real quick. Well, there's Iconic, and it does not seem like they are there. And yes, it seems like they are gone. Yeah, they're gone from the Gathering website. So this band, Worldwide Panic. Let me get some of the details for you guys here. Yeah, there was an issue, to say the least, with the lead singer of this band. What's the fella's name? Lane Steele, lead singer of the band, Worldwide Panic. Apparently, he used to be in a death metal band called Cause, with a K and a Z. And let's see, in 2017, that's his apology. Yeah. In 2014, he was under arrest for, what I understand, trying to talk to a minor, or who he thought was a minor. I think it was on Craigslist. And yeah, no good. I think it was a sting. But yeah, obviously no good. It was brought to the attention of Juggalos. Juggalos were planning on giving him the Bubba Sparks Award. They are gone. They still let woman beaters in, no problem though. I say it every year, and I get heat for it every year. They book Juffs every year. And they should be booking Preston for main stage. But I mean, it's just, it is what it is. I can't even put it on the booking committee or whatever, but I feel like some due diligence should be done there. I don't know. I don't know. It's just, It's unfortunate that this stuff happens, but it seems like they're no showing. But now there's a spot open. So the question is, who's going to fill that spot? Very Preston heavy speculation. It's Preston over here. Let's see. I have some not conspiracy theories for you here. Shouts out to Donut. Let me plug in the old earphone here so I can hear this. All right. I gotta make that bigger. I almost, you see, I almost put the mic to my ear. You guys see that? All right, we got some good old conspiracy theory stuff here. Now, once again, shouts out to Donut, who actually has a really popping conspiracy theory YouTube. But here's an ICP conspiracy theory for you involving the knot. And this year's gathering, I think, too.
Some Juggalo, Insane Clown Posse stuff that I'm a big fan of. But they're coming out with this new album, The Knot, because you got Illuminati, right?
Yeah.
And Shaggy 2 Dope, his last record was Illuminati Don't Want Me. They Want My Cold Body. And he was in this weird, bizarre car crash, like right after it happened.
Oh, no.
But their new album's called Knot, where we get the word naughty. Mid-14th century means evil act, knot.
The naughty with a naughty, like the Illuminati.
The gathering of the Juggalos around the Helical Rising is serious. Everyone going into the mouth because of Astro World. Astro World, everyone went into the mouth. They worked together, they rapped together, Travis Scott and Drake. In the Travis Scott music video, he's wearing an ICP t-shirt, which is weird because this is the mainstream. And then you even got Drake wearing an ICP t-shirt. Some weird connection. And this music video is called Shush. Some Juggalo, Insane Clown Posse stuff that I'm a big fan of.
What do you guys think of that? Any validity to that? You think that holds any weight? The Illuminati involved with this year's gathering, the 25th? You speculation over here is it is so. Donut. His name is Donut on Twitter. He has a pretty popping conspiracy YouTube channel. He hit me up this week to say he was a fan after I retweeted that. But yeah, came across my algorithm. I retweeted it. Said he's a fan. He's got a dope YouTube. The fuck we just watched? I told you, a conspiracy video about the knot / the gathering. The hell's wrong with you, Seth Moon? Let's see. Super chat from LHRPG. Fuck the Juffs, humble and Kowalski for main stage. Hey, thank you, man. You know, when it's time. I'm not super pressed to play stages or anything because there's a lot of pressure. There's a lot of pressure when I have to do that. Ask him about mailing sprinkles with bumper stickers. Who now? Donut? We asking Donut about that? Yeah, Jelly Roll wrestled. Did you guys see that? Jelly Roll wrestled at SummerSlam. That was something. You didn't like that, baby? Logan Paul jumped on Jelly Roll. Yeah, did a frog splash to the outside. Jelly Roll was on the table. He didn't really wrestle. He kind of like fought a little bit, it looked like. He was doing some shitty little punches. It looked like he had a little bit of training. I didn't watch the whole match. I just saw some clips. But, yeah, definitely looked like, I mean, he's been losing. He's on the Ozempic, right? He's got to be on Ozempic. Has he said he's on Ozempic? Oh, okay. Yeah, it's obvious as fuck he's on Ozempic. This shit's expensive, though, right? You don't have diabetes, do you? Probably, she said. All right, I'm going to show you guys another show. So JCW had this powder keg show, and I'm going to show you guys two things out of the powder keg show because there's two things I want to talk about here. First of all, the thing that's getting a lot of attention is John Wayne Murdoch did a fire spot. And we talked about this over here on a recent GCW show. They had this cage match with Joey Janela and like the Dudley Boy dude there. The Dudley Boy did like nothing in the match too. But anyway, Joey had this spot in this JCW match where the same thing as what I'm about to show you happened, where Joey is wearing a tank top. They do a fire spot where they light the door on fire with liquid. So the liquid is on fire, right? So when the human being with the T-shirt on hits the liquid that's on fire, the liquid that's on fire transfers from the door to the human being, and now the liquid that's on fire is on the human being, right? Joey burned a little bit too long. I think he was okay, obviously. John Wayne Murdoch, I don't know. What I'm about to show you is a little graphic. I'm likely to lose monetization after this. Let me see. What's some shit I can say? What's the shit that keeps monetization? This is for educational purposes only, folks. We're teaching. Yeah, stop, drop, and roll, kids. You should definitely not do this. You should definitely not set yourself on fire. There we go. I think that might have covered my butt. Emily's going to cover my butt. But anyway, I'm going to show you guys this real quick because it's insane how long this motherfucker burned for. All right, so here's the spot. He should be out by now. Yeesh. That could have been real bad. I mean, it kind of was real bad, honestly. Not good. Not good. Another thing that happened on this show that I really wanted to talk about, I wanted to make a whole video about this, honestly, because, I don't know, I think there's something to be said. There's a strange double standard in pro wrestling. There's a lot of stuff going on right now with this Joey Ryan fella. People standing up to Joey Ryan was booked again by some promotion. People stood up and got the booking canceled. Now, I'm not saying Joey Ryan should be giving an opportunity, but what I am saying is maybe Drake Younger should. What I'm about to play you is a speech that Drake did at the same JCW show, this Powder Keg show. And the people's reaction to this, I thought was a little... I don't know. I thought this was a little strange because people's reaction to this was very negative. Now, mind you, this is 2 days before Brock Lesnar returns to a WWE ring. And I know a lot of people don't seem to like that either, but that's the most mainstream wrestling platform that there is. I think that I don't think anyone could argue that. WWE is the most mainstream wrestling platform that there is. And to... It's the only wrestling Emily ever heard of before she met me. What Brock has done is, way more despicable than what Drake did. All Drake did was be a conspiracy theorist, maybe to the extreme, maybe a little bit rude to people about his extreme conspiracy theories to the point it got him fired. He was accountable about his addictions. He took care of his addictions. He took care of his problems. He's taking care of his mental health. He's holding himself accountable. He's making a public apology even, and he's still seemingly being blacklisted by most promotions. JCW is the only promotion that gave him an opportunity to prove himself. And I want to play this speech because I feel like it's really unfair, the double standard with this shit. Hold on.
We don't want to keep you folks too long, but this shit's real important. First off, Joey Janela, the bad boy. Will Smith, Martin Lawrence, he's the bad boy. Joey Janela is not only a bad boy, he is one of the baddest professional wrestlers, one of the best entertainers that has ever gotten in between a set of ropes. Joey, thank you for what you've done for this business, to your body, and thank you for what we just did in that ring. And you know what? A lot of what you said is very true. I'm here to report to you today with gratitude towards Violent J and JCW, towards Brett Lauderdale and Game Changer Wrestling. I am here before you a changed man. I am clean. I am sober. I am focused.
Brock did not just text a woman, sir, in the chat. He did a lot more than that, okay? His name is mentioned 44 times in a sex trafficking lawsuit, okay? You think that means he was just texting? This man was allegedly pooping on women, okay? Literally. Vince was letting him pick and take advantage of women, okay? I just told you. So if you don't know, why are you in here acting like you know? All right? You can just tune out to something else, man. We don't need ignorance like that in here. Don't speak on things you don't know about.
I want to say this. He mentioned some guys that I came up with, that he came up with, too many to count, that aren't with us anymore. We owe it to them to keep this going. And I want to say this to anybody through the past 5 years that I may have offended, for the embarrassing actions that I took place in, for those that I misrepresented. I want to genuinely say, I'm sorry. Through traveling the world in this wonderful business, I've been around many walks of life and many different people, and being here in JCW has been an incredible blessing for me. So, here's to the future, for the growth of professional wrestling, for the growth of deathmatch wrestling, and for the studs, the aces of today, guys like Joey Janela, like John Wayne Murdoch, like Drew Parker, the guys that are taking death matches and taking it to a new level, and I'm grateful to be able to hang in the ring with these guys. Joey, one last thing. How about you say we...
There's a little bit more with Joey there. But yeah, Fago, I saw you say that Brock was cleared by lawyers. That's factually correct, but I think it's important to add Brock was cleared by WWE lawyers in their investigation into whether or not he would be good to return. He is still involved in a sex trafficking lawsuit by the victim's family. All right? I don't know why you guys are simping for Brock so hard. Like, I don't get that. I'm not an OJ fan either, by the way. if we're comparing apples and oranges, you know what I mean? Horrorcore and wrestling are both absolutely incredible for manufacturing dudes with the exact same voice. There's the Scum voice and the Stone Cold voice. We're talking about Scum a little bit here in a bit. But yeah, man, I know some of you guys are fans of Brock for whatever reason. I thought Brock was cool until some of this stuff came out. OJ was cleared by lawyers. But was he though? Wasn't he guilty? You could also say he was not cleared by lawyers because of the second case, right? Well, the civil case he had to pay, right? So, I mean, it just depends on what trial you're talking about. What case are you talking about? You can say things that are technically true and misleading. You know what I mean? I know you're not simping, Fago Warrior. I know you're not simping, but I just wanted to. I think it's important to get accurate information out there. You know what I mean? I did think he was cool. Once I found out he was taking advantage of. I mean, what do you want from me, dude? I mean, that's crazy. I'm allowed to have my opinion, no? Yeah, I thought he was all right before I found out he was taking advantage of women and shitting on them, literally. I mean, what are we talking about here, dude? if you're hate watching, you're hate watching. But I mean, I'm not going to sit here and let you just be stupid in my chat. It's ridiculous. Fago, what are you on? The cartoon. Fago comes with the wildest. Fago, do you think? I gotta figure out what other conspiracy thing, whatever the conspiracy theories Fago might have. Are you on the Vince McMahon killed Chris Benoit conspiracy too? OJ did write that book, and you know what? He had to pay the family. The family sued to win the rights back for that book. If I Did It. You guys remember If I Did It? Look at the cover of If I Did It. The family sued to win the rights to that book, and they changed the name, or they changed the cover of the book, so it basically says I did it, and the if's like all baby tiny and stuff. If I Did It's a wild book. If I Did It's a fucking wild book. But yeah, did you know? Did you guys know that Chris Benoit's tag team partner, I forget what the dude's name was, his former tag team partner died the same day as Chris Benoit? That's a little weird, right? If I Did It proves OJ killed her, period. Definitely. If you've just listened to that audiobook, you can find that pretty easy. You can listen to that audiobook. It's chilling. Because they have a section where they break down the guy who interviewed OJ to write the transcript for the book. And it is fucking wild. That is a wild piece right there. Yeah, check out that audiobook at the very least. I think the audiobook might be better off checking out than the actual book because there's extra freshness in there. Similar to Behind the Paint. Kevin Sullivan, yeah, that's another one. All the DNA shows. What are you talking about OJ for? We need to get out of here. Mickey Knuckles has a book coming out. JCW has arenas in WWE 2K25. I told you guys a few episodes ago that for a few episodes now that the 3-6 and Bone Thugs tour was canceled. Now, speculation on why that was canceled. I've seen Crazy Bone had a health scare from pneumonia. There's also a lot of talk that it's Busy Bone. That's the issue there. Really curious to how this Bone Thugs and Harmony performance shapes out at the Gathering, because there definitely seems to be some issue with Bone. Hopefully it doesn't affect 3-6 Mafia at all. Really curious how that plays out, though. Oh, Gathering of the Juggalos. We had the Clownvis party announced. We already had all the events announced with the timeline dropping last week or a week and a half ago. But the Clownvis party was announced. Pondo's tryouts. Juggalesque was announced. The Dev and Shaggy party. Mr. Juggalo pageant. Juggalo Squid Games. The ICP mystery seminar. By the way, I want to read that one. I wanted to read that one because I wanted to see if there's any clues as to what this mystery seminar will be. Don't miss out on ICP's legendary mystery seminar. Who knows what madness with 2 Ds. Madness lurks in the minds of the wicked clowns. Therein lies a mystery. ICP's mystery seminar is the spot where Violent J and Shaggy 2 Dope step up to face the Juggalo family and school them on, well, that's the mystery, ninja. It might be a 32-point business plan outlining a partnership with Elon Musk to bring psychopathic records to outer space. God, I hope not. It might be a surprise interview with Big Silva. That would be fresh. Big Silva hardly ever speaks. It might be a smooth hour of Violent J spinning tales of romance involving a cryptid. Also down with that. Let the speculation begin. The only way to know for certain is to be in the audience when the ICP Mystery Seminar goes down at the Gathering of Legends. Tickets and info at juggalo.gathering.com. Didn't say get your tickets now for once. What's up, Joe? Joe with the 1999 Super Chat. I've been a member 17 months. Hey, whoop, whoop. Can't believe this shit found me. It feels like a short time and forever at the same time. I really love all you motherfuckers. Can't wait to see you all. Thank you, Joe. Can't wait to see you very soon. We're leaving tonight. We are in the midst of packing. I'm literally in the middle of packing, and I stopped to do a stream just to make the number make sense. By the way, if you notice, it is number 199. We are on Humble Among Broadcast System number 199. And I guess that means the next one is 200. And I'm about to go to the gathering, huh? I wonder if we do anything special with that. But yeah, I wanted to, for one quick second, I wanted to major shout out Juggalos for getting on this year. I know that was a big deal for Bridget, getting on the 25th annual. Getting a really good spotlight show. I think they're the first party, right? The first party, the first night, right? Definitely go support Juggalos. It's going to be a packed. That's going to be a packed house. Juggalos was insanely packed when it was in the tent. What 2 years ago? Yeah, when it was in the tent 2 years ago, couldn't even get in there. It was so freaking packed. I'm assuming it's going to be equally as packed this year. Also, shouts out to Dev and Shaggy, the Airhead. Make sure you guys go and support the Dev and Shaggy, the Airhead party. That is the last party of the gathering, the last late night party of the gathering. So make sure you show up and show them some love. Juggalo Squid Games is ran by some homies. Right? I think. Yeah, Riot. Yeah, isn't Riot running it? Yeah, Riot and Hope are running it. That's really cool. That's really cool. Curious what Juggalo Squid Games will actually consist of. Connor, member for 35 months. I'll be sure to get a picture with you this year. We really haven't gotten a picture, Connor? Fuck, man, I could have sworn we have gotten a picture before. Well, let's definitely do that. Fuck, I forgot to put the Juggalo flea market gimmick on here. I'm gonna have to do that at the end. I will be at the Juggalo flea market on Thursday. We are trying to get a table, I think, is the move now. I think we're trying to get a table at the flea market, me and Billy, and Cheesegate Billy. Some of you guys know him as. And we're going to podcast / sling merch at the table, I think is the plan for Thursday. Right? Yeah, Will's in here. Yeah, Will said you're. So I'm assuming that's still the plan. That's the play we're going to try to run. Regardless if that happens or not, though, I will be at the Juggalo flea market / podcast event. So pull up, cop t-shirts. Seth Moon, Callie Green with the $2 super chat. All clown love to Humble and everyone gathering this year. Thank you, Seth Moon. Sorry for yelling at you. Now, if that other alchemist douchebag would give me $2, I'll apologize to him too. See, it's just that easy. Pay me, I'll apologize to you. You pay me, I'm a fan of you now. Okay. Also on Thursday. See, I'm making it make sense. Also on Thursday, I will be performing at the Camp Diamond performance here on Thursday. I think they're doing a performance on Friday as well. Yes, they are doing a performance on Friday as well. I did not get that flyer. I will have T-shirts at all of these events. I will have this design, very limited. Only like 14 of the, no, less than that now. Some of y'all have put in pre-orders, double pre-orders on these shits. So, yeah, shouts out to everybody who put in the pre-order gimmick. If you want to reserve your shirt now, hit me up now, and I will bring it to the gathering. I will put it aside to make sure it is not sold. $40 a pop. I only have size XL to 4X right now. That's all I have. Don't know if we're ever going to reprint them. If you want them, get in on them now. Once again, I will have shirts. I will also have the drippy cartoon design that D Terrible did. I will have those shirts as well. The classic green alien logo design. I will have some of those as well. I think I have like 7 of those left. I think I have like a small, an XL, a 2XL or 2, and actually like 3, 4XLs of the classic green alien boy. So I'm going to have some merch out there. I will have copies of Psych Ward Soldiers on CD. I will have copies of Sign of the Times on CD. And I will have copies of the Wonderland Deluxe Edition out there at the Gathering of the Juggalos. So if you're trying to support, if you're trying to cop merch, I will have merch. I will have free stickers as well. I will have a couple of different free stickers. I'm still looking for a pack that I apparently hit on myself, but I will have stickers as well. Just ask me for the stickers. The drippy alien, the drippy design shirts, I'm going to cut down to $20 a pop, by the way. I'm going to be selling those for $20 a piece. So, yeah, CD's $20. The drippy shirts are $20. The older shirts that I have left are $30. And all of the new shirts, I got to do $40. All the comfort colors, I'll just say that. All the shirts that I got printed on comfort colors, which are those 2 new ones, I got to do for $40. So if you're trying to get your pre-order in, hit me up. We will do that shit. Now, this is the post from Scum I wanted to talk about. Shouts out to Scum. This is what we've been talking about on here, and I got shit. I got shit for that twisted video that I did where I very snidely, very shit with a shit-eating grin, I suggested that Twisted pull up to the Gathering of the Juggalos, regardless if they're invited. Hey, if you're really down like that, why don't you just pull up and gather? My point being highlighting they kind of can't do that. You know what I mean? If they were to pull up to the parking lot, they would get asked to leave when they were still in the parking lot. They wouldn't even make it into the grounds, I don't think. Twisted. We're talking about Twisted. But anyway, I really like what Scum says, because Scum, and I know this for a fact because I see Scum at every gathering I've gone to. I see Scum just hanging out, regardless if he's booked or not. He just hangs out. Gathering is the mecca of our culture. And by the way, Scum should be booked. I just saw they did LSP shipball. Scum definitely should have been booked for the Gathering of Legends. Scum is definitely a legend. If we're talking about horrorcore legends, Scum is a legend. Gathering is the mecca of our culture that most established, in quotation, underground artists praise above and beyond when they get booked and especially paid to perform. But how many of them ever attend and come to mingle/support others when they are not on the lineup? If they really love it as much as they claim and are financially able to afford a ticket, wouldn't they be there regardless, at least once or twice? Hashtag gather Juggalo. I'm not going to do the hashtags, but I mean, that's real shit. That's real shit. If you really want to be there, you will be there. If you're really about the culture and this event being the mecca, as he puts it, then you will be there regardless. All right, I got a couple more things I can go through before I get out of here, y'all. Other things that they announced with I can't read all of these. I would love to read all of these for you, but I just can't do it. They announced Deal or No Deal, the Welcome Home Parade, the netting game, the meditation event, Flowmaster rap battle, and a Juggalo double wedding. And I think one of the Juggalos, or a couple of the Juggalos, I should say, getting married are fans of us. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's Michael and Erica. I think Michael hit me up and said that they were fans. So I definitely want to try to be in attendance for the Juggalo double wedding. Yeah, I think I might have to wrap this up a little early, y'all. Matt, what's up? The scientist in the chat. What's up, dog? I showed them the packaging, my good man. We will be on the road tonight, Matt. In the middle of packing, but I wanted to get a stream done because I had a whole bunch of notes. And if I didn't get a stream done proper, these notes would sit dormant for at least another week, making them, some of these notes, 2.5 to 3 weeks old. And frankly, reporting on things 2.5, 3 weeks old is quite stale to me, and I don't like doing it. I don't know if y'all saw. Oh, Machismo with that $20 super chat. Thank you. Whoop whoop and mad motherfucking wicked clown love. Can't wait to gather, homie. I can't either, bro. It's getting real now. It's only in less than a day. I will be there in less than a day at this point. Super excited to be out there. I have something I want to announce, but I don't want to actually say it till it's in my hands and it's official. But something happened. I'm really excited and honored if it actually happens, and I can't wait. Yeah, just stay tuned. Hopefully I get to show you sooner rather than later the cool shit. Zitro, drive safe. I'll be leaving Tuesday afternoon. Only 4 hours for me. You lucky duck, you. Shouts out to Zitro. Be safe, homie. Yeah. I'm very excited to show you guys what I have accomplished. Very excited to show you guys what I've accomplished. Doing lots of interviews at the gathering this year. If you are an artist, a human being, if you're doing something creative, if it's your first gathering, if it's your 25th gathering, if it's your 17th gathering, if it's your 11th gathering, if it's your 13th gathering, if it's your 7th gathering, I'm just going to do that until I say all the numbers. If it's your 6th gathering, if it's your 3rd regardless of how many gatherings you've been to, I want to talk to you. Especially if you have a story to tell, if you have a strong opinion on something. Now, that's the kind of stuff I would love to talk to people about. Definitely approach me. Maybe straight up tell me to my face the thing that you would like to talk about. I'm trying to do interview heavy this year. I will be taping a couple of performance things, but not that much. I want to do almost all interviews this year. Interviews and vibes, I should say, if that makes any sense. Interviews and vibes is what I want to try to accomplish, if that makes any sense. I do want to collab with a couple of videographers or just people who might want to hold camera and learn a little bit about holding camera and filming stuff. If that applies to you, please approach me. And let's talk about collabing on stuff, because I will be hopefully set up to do some cool things this year. Spider Jerusalem of Juggalo Journal. That's an honor. That's an honor, Carnage. Thank you, sir. Appreciate that. that's hella fresh. I wanted to get this is a fun story. I wanted to get one of the Spider Jerusalem tattoos at one point. I might still do that shit. That shit would go hard, actually. I might still do that shit, Carnage. You just reminded me of a tattoo I wanted to get like fucking 15 years ago. I might still do that shit. D-Town Customs is doing like a ridiculous amount of fucking charms for the gathering. There's a C-17 one that's like got some that's not the Moon Rock one. That was there's a Hatchet Man, there's a C-17. I mean, hold up. Yeah, the C-17 has like some shiny diamond boys in it. There's a whole bunch of rings. My bad. Let me show you guys what we're actually looking at here. It's a whole bunch of rings they're doing. There's the shiny C-17. There's the Hatchet Man with like with Joker cards kind of like imprinted on it. Yeah, you can see Joker card faces like imprinted on it there. I think there's like Faygo bottles. There's Juggalettes. There's a Devereaux chain. There's a new Darby shovel. Shit, man. D-Town really went fucking nuts. There's a regular 17. Hold on, I think I have that. Yeah, let me show you these regular 17s. These are really cool. They're all cool, but I mean, Yeah, it's so fresh. Yeah, those are really cool. So, yeah, stop at the D-Town Customs gimmick if you're looking to get. All of those are really limited, too, by the way. I think a lot of them are like 1 of 17, 1 of 5, some of them 1 of 15. They're very limited. Yeah, there's Hatchet Girl chains. There's a bunch. He really went nuts this year. He said he was going nuts this year, but goddamn, he really did. The art battle contestants, I do want to show this off. Oh my God, Tom Wood blocked me again. Man, I got to stop sending dick pics to Tom Wood. He blocked me again. God damn it. Let's see. HBO. Yes. These HBO motherfuckers, man. So first of all, these fucking cocksuckers at HBO Max, they have the fucking nerve, the gall, the fucking... they have the nerve to take away my entire library of Guys Grocery Games and diners, drive-ins, and dives starring the one and only Violent J. They had the nerve to take it all away except for some of the newer seasons, therefore losing my watch position on both of those shows. Now, that was their first sin. That was their first true sin, right? Love you too, Shay. Be safe, everybody. We'll see each other. We'll see everybody soon, real soon. Let me get my rant off about HBO Max. These fucking bastards at HBO. These cocksuckers at HBO. These bastards at HBO Max. Cracking myself up here. These bastards at HBO Max, you know what they did? You guys know what they fucking did? They took away all of the Cartoon Network programming. That's right. So if, like, you know, if you were trying to watch your Dexter's Lab, any of that, your Powerpuff Girls, they took it a fucking way. It's gone. What the fuck is the point of these streaming services that have these massive goddamn libraries? There's so many dope HBO shows that aren't fucking on HBO Max for whatever reason. You guys know The Wire, right? The Wire's fine. The Wire's a great show. You know what's a fucking almost better show? There's a show that came on before The Wire called The Corner that's very similar to The Wire. Same creative people behind The Wire did this show called The Corner, based on a true story type beat. It's actually based off of a book of like the year in the life of this drug-addled family, and it's excellent. It is excellent. It's so good. It's some of the best drama, especially like street drama shit that HBO has ever done. HBO Max has rebranded twice. You're right, Misty. You can't get that shit on HBO Max. There's so many fresh fucking documentaries from back in the day on HBO. They would do America Undercover, I believe was the name of the gimmick. That was the branding on their HBO's documentaries. There's so many America Undercovers you cannot watch. It's so fucking infuriating. Oz. Is Oz not on there? Dog, if Oz is not on there, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Is Oz really not on HBO Max? That's infuriating. Pimps Up, Hose Down. Is that not on? Bro. What are we even doing? Pimps Up, Hose Down is not even on there. So you can't even watch the documentary where Ice-T explains... Shit, I might have to... Hold up. I might have to find this clip real quick. Ice-T and Pimps Up. Oh, my God. Hold on. Ice-T. Renee. Yes, I found it. I can't believe I found it. This is one of my favorite things from a documentary ever. So this is Pimps Up, Hose Down. This is Ice-T explaining. Hold on, I gotta change my screen. What's up, Steve? Here we go. I'll just let Ice-T do. Ice-T is the one doing the talking here. I'll just let him tell the story.
Records. I said no. You either believe I got good records or you don't. If you don't believe I got them, let me leave. If you believe, give me the shit. I said, it's just like this. If I'm selling you hand grenades in an alley, I said, I'm not gonna let you throw my hand grenades. You either believe I got good hand grenades or you don't. If you believe I got good hand grenades, give me the money. And if I let you throw one, who's to say that's not the only one that's good in the case? You know what I'm saying? You can't pick. You either believe these is real or not, or let me go. So the man looked at me and said, you got a lot of business sense. Have you ever been to business school? I said, no, but I sold hand grenades before. And he wrote me a check for $500,000. Now, who got pimped? I ain't had a record.
Love that. I love that clip. That shit is so dope. If you have not seen Pimps Up, Hose Down, there's definitely ways you can find it. I'm sure it might even be on, the whole thing might even be on HBO for all I know. Great documentary. It's the basis for the Dave Chappelle the Haters Ball sketch. If you guys ever seen the Haters Ball, the player haters ball sketch from Chappelle's show. That's what they're making fun of, because there's a pimp convention, right? There's a pimp convention that Ice-T shows up to later, and it's quite funny. Yeah, there is a sequel. I remember the sequel. The sequel not as good though. Sequel is definitely not as good. I wish Ice-T was invited. Maybe he was, and he just, Ice-T's making Ice-T money now. He's making that Law and Order money, right? Yeah, he's making Law and Order money. I don't know if he's going to do it for the homie price, you know what I mean? All right, I got a couple more things to rant about. HBO Max. Oh, yeah. I haven't checked to see if this is true. I think it's still on there, but I have in my notes that South Park is supposed to be gone from HBO Max as of August 5th. I'm not sure if that went down. Did that go down? Did that go down? Steven, did that go down? Steven's not sure. Comedian Matt Rife, I think that's how you say his name, who, I don't know. I've always had a strong theory about Matt Rife, and I think my theory may get proven correct, because Matt Rife, turns out he is now the legal guardian, and I don't know how you become the legal guardian of an inanimate object, but he is the legal guardian of Annabelle the doll.
He's a bitch.
Did you know that? He actually bought Annabelle the doll. Thus confirming my theory, though, in my mind, that Matt Rife sold his soul to the devil for his fame. I believe that man has definitely sold his soul to the devil, and I think him acquiring a cursed object from Zach Baggins proves it. Right? Didn't Zach Baggins own that thing? Didn't someone just die from, going to see that thing? Didn't we just talk about that? He bought the whole house? So he bought that whole haunted gimmick? Is that what I'm understanding here? He bought the house. Damn, he bought the house. So he bought the haunted house where that dude died. He is definitely in leagues with the devil, y'all. He has definitely sold his soul. What? He bought the whole house of cursed objects. Yeah, he sold his soul. He sold his soul to the devil. I think you should leave. The amazing show with Tim Robinson is confirmed to have a season 4 that will happen, in quotes. So hopefully that does happen. There's a new movie starring Ice Cube called War of the Worlds. Apparently a new version of the classic War of the Worlds. Has a score of 0 on Rotten Tomatoes right now. And it has the tagline. This is the real tagline to the movie, y'all. It's worse than you think. Now, this might be one of the worst movies ever made. I have not seen it myself. Crossroads, of course, has a better score. That's a classic. I mean, come on. Come on now. It's a classic comedy right there. Brooke Hogan, daughter of one Hulk Hogan. Yeah, she's she did an interview where she apparently really let loose. But did you know that she was taken out of her father's will? Yeah, she was asked to be taken out of her father's will. That's some shit. Crazy. So she did not get paid just now. Yeah, she apparently had problems with him. She just had twins. Did you know that?
Yeah, and she was saying,
Hogan.
I see my daddy and my babies every day and da-da-da-da on Instagram. It's crazy.
Well, apparently her father never met the twins. Apparently the father never met the Hulkster never met his grandchildren who were twins. That's crazy, right?
It's not that crazy when your dad is that much of a piece of shit.
I guess. I mean, that really highlights it. He was also cremated with no autopsy, Hulk Hogan.
What?
And Brooke is asking some questions about that. That's, I believe, what she was talking about on the podcast appearance that she did recently.
His ex-wife, I forgot her name, but she made the most heart-wrenching post.
Yeah? Linda?
Linda did, yeah. Oh, I'm going to start crying.
Oh, that's Brooke's mom, right? Yeah. Yeah. So yeah, Brooke wants to know what's the deal with the no autopsy before cremating him. That's definitely a little weird, though, I will admit. Howard Stern, man. So I had in my notes to talk about Howard Stern, but now I have an even different wrinkle of what I guess we'll work backwards. So Howard Stern, it was announced, was canceled by SiriusXM. Now this is on the surface, I'm like, well, I immediately looked at that. I'm like, well, that's not accurate. He's either just they're not gonna renew his contract, or he's not gonna re-sign. As someone who knows how these Stern Sirius contract negotiations have gone in the past, he's either not going to re-sign or they're just going to not offer him the money. And it seems like they're just not going to offer him the money because the show's getting so bad. I saw a New York Post article about how the writing's been on the walls for the staffers there for over a year. A Stern staffer saying that they've been looking for new gigs. So yeah, Stern, I think, is done. I find it interesting, though, the way that I believe Sirius used the media to sort of get into that whole Stephen Colbert got canceled thing because of what happened, I guess it was a week ago, with Don Jr. If you guys don't know, Donald Trump Jr. called the cops on Howard Stern because Howard Stern was saying mean things on the radio. So he called 911 to complain about being harassed on the air. What a bitch. What a baby. That's like what a 5-year-old does, right? Like, well, that's what a kid does who doesn't understand what 911 is used for. Like, he called 911 because Howard was saying meanie-weenie things on the radio. Now, this is before he got fired. Now, my point in bringing this up is to highlight how Sirius, I think, used that drama to get into this Stephen Colbert narrative of Trump is getting left-leaning talk show host fired or whatever, right? And I find that interesting. I think it's a way of them finding an excuse almost to not offer the dude maybe what he's asking for, maybe use it as a way to get him to take less money. I don't know. At this point, I don't know why you would even want Howard Stern, though. I haven't listened in years. It seems wildly boring, the clips that I have listened to. He's become a lot of the things that he used to hate. It's interesting. It's actually Howard fucked his legacy pretty bad, man. He should have just stayed who he was. I mean, maybe he legit changed into this person that he pretends to be now, but I don't buy it. I don't buy it. I did watch the new South Park Relic. It was okay. I thought it was pretty good. It wasn't hitting as much as that first one, though. It was not hitting as much. And the ending was odd, no? Did anyone else think the ending of that last South Park was like, oh, what? That it felt very abrupt, right? Yeah. Yeah, the whole South Park thing too, Fago. Yep. That's definitely what they're trying to do, is ride on the piggyback of that controversy. Honestly, it's more the South Park thing than the Colbert thing, but Colbert's the one that actually got fired. Once again, just a contract that's not going to get renewed. Both of the scenarios, Stern and Colbert, are the exact same thing, where it's a contract that's not going to get renewed. Yeah, it's definitely a spin on the story, though. Trump Senior, his daddy, though, we talked about Trump Jr., the daddy Trump, tells the American public, I don't know if y'all saw this is fucking scary. I didn't even bring this up to Emily because she just would have fucking been scared about it. He told the American public straight up that he positioned 2 nuclear submarines in the appropriate regions after he got mad. Once again, notice a pattern, father and son, over inflammatory statements from former Russian President Dmitry Medvedev. Oh, my God. Medvedev. Oh, my God. I cannot say dude's name. Dmitry something or the other. Former Russian president. So both of these scenarios, both Trumps got mad because someone was talking shit. One of them called 911 because that was, I guess, the most creative he could think of. The most hot button at his disposal, if you will. Trump went and put fucking nukes into position because he got mad of someone talking shit. Yeah, I don't know if this guy is stable. I don't know if this guy should have his button on the nuke, huh? I don't know. What do you guys think? Meanwhile, Andrew Callahan from Channel 5 YouTube got a follow-up interview with Hunter Biden that is wildly entertaining once again. Biden painting in this interview. Some talk of Epstein. Says that Epstein introduced Melania to Trump in the interview. Probably the most insane thing that I picked up on the interview. Holy shit. President's son saying that Melania met Trump at Epstein. Or Epstein introduced Melania to Trump, I should clarify. Americans are being warned. This is my nightmare. Holy fuck. Okay. Americans are being warned that after some high noon vodka seltzers were mistakenly packaged in cans labeled as non-alcoholic energy drinks, prompting a nationwide recall. That's a nightmare for me. That is such a nightmare. According to the U.S. Food and Drug Administration, 2 lots of high noon beach variety 12 packs were found. So thank God I wouldn't drink that shit. I would never drink that shit. Oh no, I would drink that shit though. Were found in cans labeled as Celsius Astro Vibe energy drink, sparkling blue Raz edition. So they put booze in Celsius. That's so scary. I could have been drinking a Celsius and getting maybe that's why I was getting so wild off them Celsiuses. Maybe I relapsed. Did I relapse on stream several times? Drinking the Celsiuses? I know, I would know. Thunderstorms in Thornville. I think it's raining. What the weather has changed several times. Let's get a live weather update. Live. Let's see. Yeah, it looks like Wednesday and Thursday. Like I don't think you guys can hear Emily in the background, my lovely weather girl. But Wednesday and Thursday, it does look like rain. A thunderstorm maybe on Wednesday, it looks like. But here's the good thing. The high, I mean, we never get out of the 80s. The high on Saturday is 88. We are in the 80s. We're in the 80s the entire gathering. That's beautiful. That's awesome. Has there been, I mean, I haven't been to a gathering where it wasn't in the 90s or the hundreds as the high. So give me a gathering where it's 80 degrees, please. I'll take a couple of little maybe rainy days. that hopefully just, are nothing. In the 80s is great, though. I'm hella looking forward to that. But it could change. I mean, earlier this week, it showed raining every day for one of the days. And, yeah, that was making me a little... 2001... You know what? 2021 wasn't bad, honestly, River Styx. But it still was very hot. I remember it being hot, though. You're right, though. 2021 wasn't too bad. Let's see, man. I got a couple other things to talk about, I'm sure. Let's see. Oh, Triple H in the White House. Yeah, he did his spit take fucking entrance gimmick. Did y'all see? Oh my God, I don't even got anything to say about that. So after that and the Brock thing, yeah. Anyway, MGK Machine Gun Kelly said he was supposed to be in the horror movie Sinners. He was going to be one of the white people vampire. Imagine if he was going to be one of the black vampires. That'd be some shit. But he was going to be in blackface in one of the in the movie Sinners. So check this out. He said he didn't audition for Sinners because it had the N-word in it. That movie, that character, does not say the N-word in the movie. He said, and by the way, he said he didn't audition. He's like, and the way he says it too, he's like, I was going to be in that movie, but I didn't audition because they had the N-word in the script, and I ain't going to say that. So wait. Why was he so cocky that he was going to get, I'm just going to get the movie, guys? I know, he would be awful. All lanky and shit, he'd be awful for one of those characters. You only halfway watch the movie, and still you know that. Yeah, it's insane. It's insane. And now, granted, the version that the script that he looked at could have had the N-word in, and then maybe they cut it out at some point, right? Yeah, but that was all manipulative to get them to let them in the bar. You know what I mean? So they can kill them and drink their blood and turn them into vampires. Let's see. Yeah, music stuff. Ski Mask the Slump God. The Lost Files is really dope. I only heard like a handful of those songs too. I've definitely heard some of those songs, but a bunch of those songs I had never heard before. That's really dope. Recommend that. There's a video, there's a Twisted World video that he did about Christ Dillinger, right? And I saw this like a couple days before I listened to the Ski Mask Project, The Lost Files. And in the video, I don't know what his source is for this, but in the video, Twisted World says that XXX Tentacion had a email, a Gmail that no one can break into, and it's got a bunch of unreleased music on it, and it's about to expire in a month. No one can break into the email to save all this lost music, though. No one at Google can like help save this lost media or anything. Like, I feel like isn't there like a major label attached to that dude now? No one can hit up Google to fucking get that shit saved. I don't know. That seems like it don't make sense to me. Anyway, I have this clip of Tara Reid talking about Juggalos. I don't know. I could break that down. I might do that another time, honestly, because he doesn't say anything too crazy, but it highlights once again the thing that I've talked about on here, where Tara Reid clearly doesn't like being called a Juggalo, or he doesn't want to be considered a Juggalo ever. In fact, he gets really offended if he's called a Juggalo. So, and it's unfortunate because I really fucked with Tara Reid's music before finding that out. Similar to how I liked Brock Lesnar before I found out he was a piece of shit. Go figure. I can change my opinions on a human being after finding out about something. Wild take, huh? Yeah, I'll play that another time when I have some more time. I got to talk about all this other shit still. There's only a few more things actually. We're almost done. Suicide Boys, Thy Kingdom Come. We checked that out after we listened to the Darby Project. I didn't even listen to this the day it came out. I was the only music I listened to that day was the Darby Project, and the Darby Project is really good. Willow is really good. I know I can't remember if I said this on the stream already, but I'll say it again. I know Darby said that he in one of the Swamp Rats gimmicks that he was really worried that Willow was going to be too many sad songs. It was going to be too not as many turn up songs, if you will. And I really like those sad songs, man. I think that's the shit. I really like those sad songs. I think it's his best work. I think it's his most evolved work. Yeah, bravo to Darby, man. I really fucking like the project. It's probably my favorite release of the whole year, of any music that's come out this year. I think it's the best thing to come out this year. But the Knot's coming. Sorry, Darby, the Knot's coming soon, man. Whoop Conda. Oh, actually, before I get to Whoop Conda and Fro, Buckshot has a kid. Remember Buckshot, baby? Buckshot's got a kid who just started rapping. His name is Timbo. He's actually not bad. I just wanted to shout out Timbo because he dropped a project called Perfect Imperfections. And the clip I heard was actually pretty fucking dope. So shouts out to Buckshot's kid, Timbo. Go give that a listen. Perfect Imperfections is the name of the project. The homie Whoop Conda and Fro 50187 dropped a song called I Got a Migraine. And Fro dropped another one with Gloom Unit. What is that? 666 and Gloom Ave, produced by Jigsaw. Shouts out to Fro, shouts out to Whoop, shouts out to Gloom, shouts out to Jigsaw. Clownvis. Now this is bizarre. Was not expecting this. Clownvis dropped a song called Fago Rain, produced by Devereaux. Did you hear that? You heard of it? Yeah, you should listen to that. We should listen to that in the car. Surprising. It's basically a regular ass like Clownvis, like almost Elvis-y country song or whatever, but produced by Devereaux. I thought it really showed Dev's range. Anyway, we talked about Willow, Ouija Mac, and Auntie Boy got a song called Drugged Out Brats. What's that? It's about Emily. Love Auntie Boy, man. Auntie Boy killing it. The C17 Moonwalkers got restocked, chapter17records.com. Those are the shoes, the chapter 17 shoes that Ouija put out.
You know what I just realized? I have a tita boy, which means auntie boy in Filipino.
You really do, and you would call him that. Interesting. That's some lore. That's some you should call him TT Boy. Tita Boy? Tita Boy. Shouts out to Tita Boy. Let's see. Stalewind, Ouija Max Stalewind vinyl will be available exclusively at the Gathering. Wacko and Shaggy Two Dope and Chris Calico had a song called Death Wish produced by Devereaux that dropped. Oh, Devereaux and Shaggy the Airhead. So Wacko, Shaggy Two Dope, Chris Calico, Devereaux, and Shaggy the Airhead all collaborated on a song called Death Wish. Actually pretty dope. One of my favorite, one of the best Wacko songs I've heard. I told somebody this. I feel like Wacko is really finding his voice. I feel like he's getting more comfortable with his sound. And I think this song is really showing of that. All right, that's all I got, y'all. Unless there's a couple of slides. Actually, there's the Darby show. I know there's the Darby show in here. So, oh, and the Knot. By the way, the Knot out in like 2 days, less than 2 days. In like, fuck, man. By the way, we're all gonna be at the Gathering when the Knot drops, right? Who's trying to like, I don't know, hang out and listen to the Knot at midnight? Who's trying to do that? Because I'm trying to do that. I'm trying to hang out with a bunch of juggalos and listen to the knot at midnight. Or shit, maybe if we, damn. You think so? You motherfuckers out at the gathering, do you guys got the CDs already? Did it leak? Did it leak for real? We're not sorry if we tricked you. Just play that. Yeah. I hella want to do that. So if some homies trying to hang out, smoke some weed, and listen to the knot, like, as a group or something, I want to do that, please. Can we, like, please do that? Somebody, anybody? I mean, even if we do it with just my little boombox speaker that I'm bringing, I mean, I want to do that. I'm hoping somebody with a nice big-ass sound system will fucking do that. Pretty busy at midnight. Too busy to listen to the new ICP record, Cheese House? Pff, Juff. See, I'm doing what Cheese does to me. Oh, don't know what 1993 is? Oh, I see how it... Cheese, are you coming? Is this a Cheese House update? Cheese House, are you attending the gathering of the Juggalos? Yes or no? In the chat, please. Please, Cheese. Cheese, I need an update. Yeah, with Spotify, because it's going to drop at midnight on Spotify. And someone should be able to fucking stream that shit. I say a group of us get together and we fucking bump that shit. That's what I want to do. That's what I'm trying to do. I know Matt said something about wanting to do that. I think we should definitely do that. I mean, if you guys are down. I mean, are you guys, like, really down like that, though? I don't know. Cheese. I mean, maybe Cheese is still up in the air. Yeah, see, Cheese. I don't know, Cheese. I hope you're attending, Cheese. Peer pressure, Cheese. Are you seeing Freakier Friday? No, I am not. Is Lindsay Lohan in it? Still no. I'm not. Yeah, she is. What? All right, I'm going to get out of here before I get myself in trouble. Thank you guys for tuning in. We are going to finish packing and get on the road to the gathering of the Juggalos. I'm going to rehearse with Kosuke perhaps another time, perhaps not. We're going to do Psych Ward Soldier songs. I'm going to do some Humble Among songs at a couple of different spots, you know, with Psych Ward Soldier songs mixed in and shit. Yeah, we'll be out there soon. I'm going to actually get out of here and start packing this stuff up. I love you guys, though. Be safe. If you are on the way to the gathering of the Juggalos while you're watching this, please be safe. Do not watch. I mean, you can watch this. Listen to it, though. Don't be distracted by my beautiful face. Oh, yes. What? Emily's going to have some s'mores cookies that she made and lemon cheesecake. Are you bringing the Pop-Tarts, too? Lemon cheesecake cookies. She's going to have lemon cheesecake cookies and s'mores cookies. I wanted to say cake. And chocolate berry Pop-Tarts. Did I say that right? Hell yeah. Hell yeah. So we're going to have some sweets, some yummies. The Walmart, the Walmart out by the gathering has like a bunch of ICP themed cakes and shit that I saw on Reddit and Facebook, and a big old welcoming banner and shit. So that's really fresh. That Walmart, I think that's the same Walmart that posted on Reddit asking if there were special orders for cuts of meat and shit. All right, y'all. I'm going to get out of here. Thank you for tuning into this last minute. Oh, I got to show the show. Fuck. There we go. I almost fucked up. The Secret of the Red Mud Show, September 20th, at Broken Arrow, Oklahoma. Oh, in Broken Arrow, Oklahoma, at the Geo Theater. You got the Mutiny, Acetone Boogie, Cheesegate, and Tree Life Entertainment opening for one Darbeth O'Trillith. Go check that out if you are in the surrounding area. I think I don't have the flyer for that. I gotta make sure next, I guess probably 2 HABs from now, I get the flyer for the other Cheesegate show that has Whoopconda performing for the first time ever on it. I do believe. That's insane. Congratulations to Whoopconda. I know that's got to be a big deal. You thought you were headlining Cheese? Man, this cheese went to her head. I swear to God. All right, I'm going to get out of here, y'all. I love you. I got to finish packing this stuff. See where Kosuke's at. I think he probably ready to come over. He might be watching. I don't know. He was in the chat earlier. Odious was in the chat earlier. I don't know. I'm getting out of here. I love you guys. We'll see you real soon. I will have stuff and things. Make sure you ask. All right, bye. Love you. Be safe. Whoop, whoop. Hey, shouts out to Umo. All right, bye, guys. For real this time, and broadcast.